So I thought I would jump back on here and reprise a video and simplify it, make it um, beyond sophomoric for people. The coronavirus. When you fully devote yourself to doing a little research into the words virus, the words disease, the words, it just means sickness. And understand that the virus is a mind virus. Um, what what the media is attempting to do is show how parasitic and how greedy people become because they think they don't have enough. And there it is. See, cough it up. See, if you understand that, so the picture on a friend of mine sent me, and he was going to get some beer, and he was in the bread aisle. So bread and beer are the same, and it just people have just gone out of their way to grab and consume as much as they can. No, it's not that they don't want other people to have things. I don't think that's the real reason. They just assume that I don't even think they think that far ahead. They're maybe just like I gotta have toilet paper and soap, man. I gotta wash my ass and take a dump. I just bought all of the groceries. So people people are just like spending on all of the stuff. Just money. Here, I'll give you the money. So look at the how to explain this in a very simple way. Again, we're trying to make this as simple as possible. So people go out, and so there's hundreds and thousands, if not millions, of people at this point that are spending every dollar they have to consume the most basic necessity products that they could just get on a regular basis. But the media was like, you might not have a chance to get any more products. Get your cleaning things and get this and that. They're not telling you how to clean internally, spiritually, mentally, physically, really. They're just telling you how to wipe your ass. People can't, and they're gonna buy all the bread and eat it. Cause why would you buy all the bread from the store? Why would you do that? Because that's not gonna last you. Bread goes bad. It's not, or it becomes croutons. You're gonna eat your salad that you don't have a fresh head of lettuce for because you don't even know how to make. You don't know how to farm. You don't know how to like plant a seed and let it become something. So people go out and they buy all the things, and now all of your friends and neighbors and family and humans, they don't have enough, but you have all the stuff. But are you willing to share? I think that's the most. That is what is that's the lesson for people. Because for me, like, all right, if tomorrow people just went and just bought up the entire store, I'm good. I got I got a cup and I got my piss. I'm good. I can fast. That's fine. Would I rather eat something? Probably, but we're okay. We're okay. We're good. But it's the virus is teaching people their own mentality of like right now I could literally walk over there to the market right there, or I could go down the street and go to the big market and buy stuff. But for what? Other people might need that. Believe they need that is the thing. They believe they need more than actually what they really require. You know, the requirement for living is very minimal. As I'm sitting here sipping out of a coconut to make a, well, not to make a point. I mean, it is making a point because I don't have any coconuts or, well, actually I might. I have bananas growing right there, and I have fruit trees over there. I could walk down the street Here's the thing: is I could literally, if where I live it became so treacherous to go into a grocery store because there'd be people fighting over a can of beans. I know so many houses that have fruit trees and so many places that I can go and collect everything I need. It's irrelevant to me. But even that is secondary to, well, I mean, you guys go fight over that stuff. But this is what the whole thing is. A virus is not, it's a non-living system. A virus is a non-living, even in their journals, the people that, it's the media portraying what actually is medicine as something it's not. And so the medicine people, the people that are involved in the scientific work of studying health, well-being, and disease, they're misrepresenting a lot of it. To not a lot of it, most of it, to a degree that causes people to become chaotic and, in fact, damn near insane. So the funny thing is, if you didn't have enough, you would get angry about day 3, and about day 4 you'd be in somewhere between furious and taking a nap. But if you knew that you could survive almost indefinitely and breathing properly, just going outside and staring at the sunshine, you'd be able to see something completely different. And so what I'm noticing here is there is it always goes back to people if they just yell about things like, okay, the television doesn't, is there anybody around you yelling and mad right now? Or is it just the TV and the media telling you, oh, watch out, there's gonna be some, and everybody's responding to that. They're responding to it's a highlight of people's uh, just lack of something, and it's not the lack of food, but people, like, isn't that the thing? Everybody's buying up food and tampons and diapers and what's up, Joe Corno? It's these people just buying up shit that they don't really need. Like, how much bread? How much could you possibly need? And now, for me, and see, this is why I can't speak for everybody. I can just see it from my standpoint. If you've walked up a ladder, if you've been on top of a building, you can see how it all works. If you fasted for 43 days on water, you could see how someone that has never fasted might become very, very anxious. And so the anxiety it's an anxiety driven compulsion to consume products that, and you know what's funny about this, the funniest part to me, and because I understand. The other day I went shopping and I got a bunch of things, but I ate it all. If you had, I should have noodles and all the groceries here waiting for the, oh, there's gonna be chaos, and I just don't, because I was hungry, and it was like I want to eat it. But everybody else, they're gonna do the same thing, and they're gonna be out of groceries faster. They're gonna be out of all of the things that they just went and spent all of their money on. And so what they're doing here, in many levels here, if I just take that, people just spent a bunch of money, so they've just invested things that they didn't have money to invest into, and then allowed the stock markets to crash, and now people with money buy up the things, including the people that just spent all the money on buying shit they didn't need, like this right here to me. This was I went to an Indian grocery store. This was $1.99. This is fabulous. I get the meat out of this. I get the juice out of this. This is a great buy. $1.99 for coconut. That's delicious. Well, in here there's not actually coconut juice anymore. It's vodka and iced tea, because I understand the value of tea. Hmm? So what we're getting at here is just the general influence of media at large to make per, uh, they, they 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 massage people's minds to the point that they become so lost that they have to go find something. They need security. A security blanket is food items, but when you realize food is not the spirit is the breath. You could do anything, but everybody else is out there like, I must have, like I need all the stuff, I need the things, I gotta consume, I gotta eat, and that's what's happening right now. This whole thing is to control people through their desires. No, there's nothing wrong with desire. Desire and passion and intimacy, these things work together. But I'm talking about desires as addictions, and these desires and addictions that people they didn't know they had until somebody says you can't have that food anymore. And so I've got uh, take the credit card. Let's go buy all this stuff, and they just stock up their fridge and they're gonna eat it all. And then we're going to see how long this lasts for, and see how many people can fast. See how long you can fast for. This is. We'll see when people start to like. I had a friend of a friend of a friend who said, "I'd rather go buy bullets than go buy food." That was the statement, and I was like, "You're in." I didn't get to correspond with this person, but I was like, "That's the most insane thing I've ever heard." Why? Because you're gonna shoot someone? That's insanity. Why wouldn't you meditate first? And then think if you could find the elements on the ground to produce yourself a bullet to make the what? There was already food there. Fast. Fast, you fat ass. And the dude's a fat ass, by the way. So you can't fast? You ain't got enough extra body weight on you just to you could get rid of a couple pounds instead you'd rather get rid of a couple pieces of lead out of a gun. He said he'd rather go spend his money on bullets than food. That's a fact. And I'm like, what's are you all really that serious about this? I don't eat bullets for breakfast, yo. You know what? I don't eat bullets. I spit bullets. Spit bullet points at people. The bullet points is this. Yeah. Here, and if you all ready for the end of the world, you'd realize you would have got yourself a bidet. I mean, and by the way, how much shitting are you gonna have to do? How much shitting are you gonna have to do if you don't have any food? And if you don't have any food, what's gonna happen? You're gonna start to release all of the negativity, all the toxins, and all the mindsets that you had of what you think this fucking life is. This life is super simple. We make it complicated. I mean, I don't make it complicated. I just have fun with it. But a lot of people they need things. They gotta like right now. I was I gotta be honest. I was a little frustrated. I turned my TV on and the internet wasn't working because it was like 5:30. So everybody's off of work and they're connected to the internet, the building internet. So I couldn't really connect to the thing I wanted to play, and it kind of frustrated me. Now, considering everything I've done to just exile myself from any of the inferred needs that life has provided me with the just take this, it's the devil, it's just here, eat this, you can have this, and I just said no, I'm good, I'm good. I've done that. Now to think that I couldn't have that television on and play some music, times that by 100, and that's what everybody out here is going through. And so I got feelings for that. That that's terrible. That sucks. But I will still tell you again and again and again, you didn't need all that shit anyways. I'm not saying it's not nice to have video games and a plant over there and a TV and the thing and the water and all of it. Like all of that's good. But like it's the people that just really believe they need it. They just need it to this. The like do you ever? I mean, I don't know if you notice in my eyes. Hold on, let me see if we can do this here. Like I don't look at people with like that. If you can see that part of their eyes, the top and the bottom, they're fucking nuts and get away from that person. You know, get away from that person. If you can see the top and the bottom, their pupils, their cornea, their all of this shit, it means they're not comfortable. They're not. Are you cool? You good? You good? You know, I can't even do that. Like that's so difficult to do. The only time I can open my eyes up like that is when I'm staring at the sun, which most people have no idea that's even a possibility. You ever stared at the eclipse? You ever stared for 35 minutes at the sun, moon eclipsing, and it was just bright as anything, but you could stare into it for 40 minutes straight? No, probably not. I have. What did I see? A reflection of my own face. No, I'm kidding a little bit, but it's just it's a sham. It's a shame. It's so goofy that let me pull this over here. If you guys still want to talk to me, well, I mean talk to me. I guess I'm talking to you guys. Uh, let's see. Oop, there we go. Oh, hi. How you doing over there? Welcome. Um, so I haven't got to your comments yet, but I just finish off this thing, man. Like people got to settle the fuck down. It's not that big a deal. Like, just because you don't know how not to eat. And David Mannion, if I may say, he's the one that sent me this picture that I put as the title screen of this. People are fucking losing their goddamn minds. Well, don't worry. It all comes back. Like, don't worry. Like, there's still food. There's still television. There's still everything that's going on. There's just a back. Here's how it works. There's a backlog into the way people consume things, and how. Why? How is that? Because people are over consuming right now because the media told you that everyone's going to die. Get as much toilet paper, get as much food as you can, and that's what's going on. So everybody's over consuming. So how could possibly all of the outlets, all of the businesses that were in line with, I have 100 products today. I'm gonna send these 10 places. There's 10 products to 10 places, and then all of a sudden somebody was like, "Yo, y'all need to buy all the shit," and then everybody buys all the shit, and then like, how is the person that's supposedly producing 100 products supposed to produce more, even though now they just out of nowhere just go, "How the hell am I supposed to produce more products? We didn't grow enough of that, and we don't have enough of that, and we didn't." So how would so it's just gonna take a little longer. And so and it's only because everyone's consuming more. Like fat fucking pigs. Is it their fault? No. They've been trained that way their entire life. They haven't got outside of that paradigm. That paradigm that life is not about how much, but the quality of what you have. It's not how many friends you have, it's the quality of the relationships. It's not how much food you have, it's the quality of the food. That's the thing. It's not like I could watch TV all day, but I could watch one show. I could listen to music all day, but I could listen to one song, and that would change my life. And everybody out here trying to just consume more. So that's what the virus is. It's a mental virus to consume more. That's what makes you morons. Morons, you see? Here, and thank you for anybody that comes in here that understands how I do things, because it's always funny to me being I can't say this out loud, but being immortal and just not really caring. I mean, I love things, and I just don't really care that people think what they think, because your thoughts, most people's thoughts are dog shit, and I don't care what you think, what you believe. I don't care about your gods. I don't care about your devils. I don't care about any of that. Telling you, like, care about what you're dealing with right now, other human beings. I don't care if they're aliens. Care about those aliens. Care about the human beings. Care about the AI robots. Care about all that shit. That's the real. It's real. It's right there in front of you. Rather than like just go out there and wasting wasting spaces, man. Ugh. Hold on. So some people here know my style of humor, but there you go. There's what to say, and I'm gonna scroll through here. So give me 1 second, Stan Winfield. Good to talk to you. Let me take a piss real quick, and then I'm gonna read through your comments, and I'll comment on your comments, and see if we can go a little farther in this dialogue. See if I missed any point that I was really trying to make, which has to do with like how people consume and how they deal with each other, which is really, it's the essence, you know. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. I got some ice cubes to put in here. All right, and then we'll also put a teeny weeny red polka dotted bikini. Or some vodka in there, and then what other flavored juice do I have here? Uh-oh. Guess I'm gonna have to change something over here. Sorry guys. It's gonna take a little longer than I told you. I do apologize for that. Hopefully nobody is having a heart attack. Oh, this is fun. I'll make some tea to put into my. It's called an ice pick. I don't know. Is that what's called when you make iced tea and vodka? Ice pick. It's kind of like a. I mean, it has a similar flavor to a couple things. Here, keep doing that. Come on. Which is a similar way to make it. But some bars don't have any way to boil some tea, so you get a what's the thing called? It's called a. It's the worst. Well, it's the best drink ever because if you drink two of them, you'll be fucking tanked. It's a Long Island iced tea. Yeah, Long Island iced teas are pretty fucking nasty. I used to work at this. So I used to work at this comedy club, and after I was done working, I would drink two Long Island iced teas and be out my fucking mind. It was awesome. So let me scroll through here. Stan, you guys are empty in Canada already. Where I am, everything's pretty cool. Like I went to a store the other day and they were like a little short on things. Like they did a bunch of like, they made money. I think they said they usually do like 10K a day and they did like 25. So that's huge, but the store was still in full stock. But then there's this other thing where most of the things coming from China right now are not being imported because it's Chinese New Year and people get 2 weeks off. So there are no shipping containers. So just to their little side note to the way that industry works. So it was happening anyways, where products were not coming in and out the way they should have. Now it just looks more profound because they've even pronounced it more with everyone buying stuff. and then the stuff that usually comes from China, which is a part of the big part of the units of here's what I'm gonna buy. Here's what here you know that's not coming here right now because they're 2 weeks off of work. Corinne, did I block you? I don't. I don't think I did. I may have. I don't know why I would have. I think I just. Corinne, no, I did. I did. I put you in timeout because for 2 videos straight, you were talking a bunch of dumb shit. So I don't think so. I will double check. I'll unblock you if you were blocked. I don't see why that would have happened. What's up, instance? And as always, Field, thank you. Yeah, I mean the fasting thing you shouldn't have. No one should demand you or force you to fast. If you know how to and you enjoy it, I don't mind fasting. I mean, I like a good 7 day fast. It's healthy and feels good to me. But like to be forced to do it for a long time, that would suck. Especially if somebody doesn't know what goes on. Oh shit, Matthew Maxwell. I hope you're right about that. I'm gonna take Matthew Maxwell's side. He says I got a theory that they got Italy on lockdown so they could storm the Vatican. About that, then everything everyone's been saying is backwards, and I'm all for it. Matthew, you're drinking the pee pee. And Stan Winfield, yeah, 75 feet long. Isn't that weird how much toilet paper is in a store and it's empty? Oh, instance, there you go. And hopefully you got the part that I was talking about. Like they already, like where you're getting your paper products and other things, that's coming from places that already are taking a vacation anyways. So they produced a little more to begin with, but then stores only got so much more in because they only have so much room in their stock room. I mean, imagine you only have so much space in your stock room, so you can't buy more product, nor can you afford more product. Now there's going to be less product because no one's producing anything because it's waiting for them to come back from their vacation. Coronavirus is connected to vacation as well. Um, and Dave Mania, I believe that too. I see it's gonna suck for some people. Some people are gonna be really upset, but the people that are gonna be upset are the people that should be upset. The people that are gonna benefit off of this. Yeah, for real. David Mannion. I mean, dude, I know you got some dollars. As soon as the bottoms out, invest, invest, because it doesn't stay that way. They're they're bottoming the market out for a reason is to readjust the value of certain currencies and trade. Yeah, yeah, Corinne, they shut down libraries and schools. Yeah, here they shut down basketball games, which kind of sucks because that's entertainment. But they started for you education. Libraries and schools are education, right? Good thing schools suck anyways, but libraries that's a fucked up thing. But they shut down basketball. I mean, I love basketball. I love NBA and college March Madness shit, but fuck them. Yeah, instance. I mean, that's you know what for me that sucks to think about, but if you got dollars, dude, as soon as they bottom out the market, which is on purpose, um, you can invest your dollars into things that would have never been a very smart buy, and now everything as soon as it all bottoms out, what do people need? Invest in it as soon as the market just hits the bottom, it's a floppy fish. And then as soon as it hits the bottom of the market, invest immediately. And then you got plenty. And hey, and anybody that does, if I helped you, if I helped you to learn something here today, feel free to send me some dollars somehow. Penelope Lopez, not stocking up yet. Where are you from though? 'Cause that's, you should, if you're gonna get items to make sure you can survive the, I think it'll probably be 3 weeks for most people. Depends on where you are. Corinne, what's up with my pupils? This one here. Okay, so this eye is greenish hazel. This eye is brown. This eye, I cut my cornea. This pupil doesn't move. It stays like that. Now you're gonna be like, dude, just put up 666 in his left eye. No, I was just trying to show you that this eyeball here. Should I do that? Oh no. Oh no, he did that. Oh no, he did that. No, I'm just telling you. You're asking me a question about my eyeballs. This eyeball does move. It goes like this. It goes. This one does not. This one's brown because back in 2003, 2000, I used to build houses, and I got a piece of metal stuck in my eye, but I didn't know it. I just thought I had something kind of in there, and I went to sleep, and I woke up at like 3 in the morning, and I was like, I called a friend of mine. I was like, you need to take me to the hospital right now. And I cut my cornea open with a piece of metal, and then they fed me a bunch of medicine, blah blah blah, and my eyeball went white. I couldn't see. Like I was blind, like completely 100% without question. I couldn't see even light in front of me. My eyeball was white, and it was all. And then as soon as I stopped taking the medicine, it started to drain out of me, and the leftovers in it just caused my eyeball to stick. So my pupil got stuck to my cornea. Is that right? Pupil and cornea, the thing on the outside and thing on the inside. So it got stuck that way. And so this one's brown, this one's bluish green. This one changes color and moves. This one does not. I can still see out of both of them almost 20/20. Almost 20/20. So there you go. That's yeah, Coachella. Coachella's Corona, Coachella, cockroaches. Yeah. You got giant kilos of poppy seed. Relieving anxiety? Man, I don't know. I tend to be a pretty calm, collected person. Sometimes I have my own anxieties. I don't know. Think about what you were before you were alive. Meditate on what you were before you were born. Meditate on that. I think that works. Well, listen, thank you, man. And I believe I think that the coronavirus has, so the crowns and the Babylons. So even if you go in order, there's B and C. So BC, baby lion, and the corona, the crown and the baby lion. Yeah, there's something there. Um, my pupil does not have a problem. What's up, Katesh? Penelope Lopez. I mean, my pupil has a problem? No, I can see quite well. I have three of them, by the way. I got these two and another one. And Corinne, whose dirty laundry do you see? You could, uh, you've never seen my dirty laundry. I'll be right back, yo. Let me go fill up this. gotta make this tea so I can put it into. Wait, I'm right there. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we're almost there again. All right. Ugh. Is it vodka and raspberry? No, it's not raspberry. It's just Matthew Maxwell, dude. Bong bong. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna go buy. I'm gonna go run the store and beat everybody out that's gonna be going to the store and get a bottle, and I'll do a show in like an hour after this, and we'll have a discussion. Anything you want. And I'll just get drunked up and talk shit with you. And everybody else, I'll put them out the room. Me and you would just shoot the shit and have a good time. I'm not gonna spend the whole 100 on a bottle though. That's ridiculous. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. But the raspberry, I just don't have no raspberry. But it's I have two different types of tea. Uh, I forget which ones I got. I study tea. Like I have so many different kinds of teas at my house. Here, I only have two kinds. What did I get? I got a Sam and I forget what the other one was. But yeah, so I mix those together, and then use some molasses, sugar, or honey, and we good. Katesh, yeah, you up in Ohio? Yeah, 3 weeks. I don't know what's going on down here yet. I've not heard a thing about anything weird happening here. Everybody's kind of cool. Like, they just walk outside. Nobody's like, do you have a corona? Do you have a virus? Give me your, give me your stuff. I need to eat it. That's terrible, you know. Man, I mean, it's a good thing that people get to spend some time with their children, honestly, on that level. That if somehow it works out where people get to like hang out with their kids and like talk about the serious things in life, but some of them will turn into science knows everything, and you need to understand science, and they're gonna save you from all of the diseases of the world, and they're gonna get it all wrong, obviously, but it's a good thing that the families get to spend some time together. uh, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, Penelope. Yeah, of course, the system is completely outdated. I mean, what is the purpose of the system as a whole? Like the whole system? Like that's a really long talk. I'm gonna do that right now. Um, because I'm gonna go hang out because I'm gonna go take Matthew Maxwell's monies, and I'm gonna exchange $20 of that for a bottle and a mixer. Maybe I'll get raspberry, and we're gonna talk after that. But yeah, the system as a whole is a really long talk to get into. I'm happy to do it. I mean, I guess you might not know me, but I talk for a long time, and I can really dig into things. So yeah, when you say the system, that's a lot. There's a lot of tentacles, if you will. It's like an octopus of different ideas. Like you got the school system, you got the government, you got the media, you got the military, there's different aspects to it. But the good thing of all of this is that every one of those systems is made up with people. That if you couldn't get in their ear, maybe they can make a change. Maybe. I don't think that being a spoke in the wheel will change the shape of the wheel. I do know that if I put a stick in it, I can break that. Yeah, Katesh, I hear you. I hear you though. Corinne, I hear you. For me, well, I've already made videos on other things. I just happen to enjoy talking about this to me. It's funny to me. Um, I could we could talk about anything you want right now. I could change the subject just like that. Let's talk about hand clapping, toe tapping, and synapses clapping inside. Like let's talk about rhymes and reason. Let's talk about seasons. Let's talk about hats and whatever. It's all to me. That's my free will. I just like. I think it's funny right now because there is such a wide onslaught of people that are paying attention to such. It's to me it's trivial, but to everybody else it's important. So I'm talking about it in the sense that other people might pay attention a little better to why it's occurring, not what's occurring. What's occurring is stupid. Why it's occurring is a phenomena of media, of mass psychology, of hypnotism. And so I like talking about those things. I'm not talking about coronavirus. I'm talking about how hypnotism works. I'm talking about mass psychology. I'm talking about why these things occur. So the why to me is important right now, not the what. So there's a big wild gap between those things. Penelope. Oh no, no, no. Penelope. Okay, so I guess you don't know me. Hey, love Katesh. Can you tell Penelope or Matthew? This is how I talk. I'm not offended. I just talk shit with everybody. And no, Penelope, I didn't think you were trying to offend me at all. I don't really. Unless I've ever spoke to you in person, then I really give two fucks about what you think or what you're typing. Because to me, right now, Penelope, you're just words on the screen. Understand that part? And secondarily, like if I've talked to you on the phone or seen you a little bit, like I respect you. Like I mean, Katesh could tell you this firsthand. Like me and Katesh have plenty of fucking arguments about stupid shit. Like she says some dumb shit to me, I say dumb shit to her. But still, I would consider her one of my better friends, even though I've never met her in person. But there's that thing where I just don't. This is internet 101. You're some letters on a screen. That's what you are to me. Like Zen is so easily fuck you, Jay Marley. How about I come and find you? I'm gonna go fucking steal a bicycle and bike to Florida and find you and hit you with a bicycle. How's that? How's that, Jay Marley? Oh fuck, Jay Marley. Okay, you know what? I do remember you saying that. Okay, I relinquished that statement. I was fucking drunk. Okay, I don't really fully believe in that. I don't believe in my anger at the moment. But again, how dare you fucking say that? I will hunt you down. I'm gonna go find a a deer or an antelope. I'm gonna ride it all the way to find you. What is Fort Lauderdale? Where the fuck you live? I'm gonna hunt you down, Jay Marley. And Katash, don't tell anybody my secrets about that. Thank you for saying so. Yeah, I don't necessarily know that it's a previous lifetime, but I think it's a lot of people think about death as the future, but I say, what were you before you were alive? And meditate on that, and it will bring you back to the primordial goo, the the primus state, the essence of wherever you came from, which is emptiness, better, rather than having all these thoughts and confusions and ideas and moral regulations and compasses and this person's idea. Get rid of all of that. Don't go to the end of the game at the end of your life. Go to the beginning before you started and start there again with your mind. And that is probably a good place to start a meditation. And let me go refill this cup because that would be delicious. What have we done here? I think I've made a mess. Yeah. Oop, I've made even a bigger mess. That's tends to be my general what I do in life. As soon as you make a mess, you just tend to keep going with it. It's like a how have you done this? Oh, there it is. I got it. Got it all cleaned up now. It's all fixed. I'll be back momentarily. After I refill this with oh shit, I've made another mess. Look at that. I don't know why I try to do anything anymore because all I do is spill things. And there we go. That's clean enough. Clean enough for now. Alright, we back. We back in full effect. Matthew Maxwell, there you go. There's the positivity you got to spread around. And so, okay. What if it's a bike that has a motor on it? Was that okay? What if I take a scooter? Can a scooter? Because I don't know. Because that's a fucking long ride, man. Like I value our friendship, but that's a lot of miles, man. I don't know. I don't know if my legs are strong enough for that right at this moment. But I'd give it a shot. But if I die halfway there, are you gonna feel at least somewhat responsible to scrape my dead body up off of the side of the highway? Ah, hey, Stan and Jay and everybody else, and Matthew and Katesh, if you're still here, and Penelope, check it out. I'm gonna go grab myself a yeah. The one you're gonna hit the one hitter. Oh, I know you're gonna hit the one. Okay. Oh, I'm going to hit the big one sooner or later. Yes, of course you will. So check it out. I got to take Puppy Head outside. She needs to pee and poop. She's I can tell her harassment level is about a 9 out of 10 right now. And I also want to go grab this bottle. And I'll come back and do another video, and we'll continue on this hysterically too late. How dare you come 15 minutes into a video and expect me to answer you? How dare you? No, but Travis, I got a dip. I got to take my dog for a walk and go grab a bottle of I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I find. So, what time is it? It's 6 o'clock. It's 6:15. Let's say 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Me, you, your mama, and your cousin too. You know all that. If you're down with Outcast. So at 7 o'clock, I'll be back here, which is 45 solid minutes from now. We'll do this again, And as always, thank you for showing up, and thank you mostly to people that do put dollars into my bank accounts, because it makes sure that I do not have to just beg people on the street for no reason when I have nothing to offer them, when I offer you guys the world. So yeah, thank you, Matthew, Maxwell, and everyone else for showing up. And I will see you guys in 45. Bong bong, do weird things, and inspire the world. Pet an alpaca. If you cannot find an alpaca, find yourself I don't know, a goat. A goat is cool. Goats are awesome. And if you can't do that, I mean, you can have a dog. Hey, you want to pet a dog? Pet a dog. You know, pet a doggy. There's the dog right there. Look at this little thing. Pet off a dog and then take it out, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. So, I'll see you guys very shortly. Stay up, stay good. Bong bong.